Shalom, call hello, Yahweh Shema Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now more so than ever, to the scattered, hopefully elect, that are scattered among the heathen nations that be like unto the speckled bird, and to the Akwaf that are listening and learning. This is your brother Malcolm coming at you with part 2 because the camera just abruptly cut off, and it keeps doing that. I do believe 100% that they're controlling my camera from the other side, same way they just destroyed Elder Kazak's channel. But we're just gonna finish the microphone drop on the people of the so-called Middle East, which was Asia Minor, correctly. That Middle East is a made-up term to cover up and hide lies so they can control the narrative. But let's let this video called Ancient Arabs, Assyrians, Elamites, Persians, and Hebrews Were Black. Okay? Let's let someone who lives in that land talk about it.
The ancient inhabitants of the ancient peoples of the Middle East were all different types of black people, different groups of black people. Assyrians were a black people, Persians were a black people, Elamites were a black people, and Arabs, yes, were a black people. That's why you see Assyrians have depicted themselves with curly hair, curly beard, and dreadlocks. That's why you see Persians have depicted themselves with curly hair and curly beard. And even there are many wall paintings found in Susa in which Persians...
They were destroying a lot of this art over there in these recent wars too.
Have painted
trying to hide that fact.
Skin. So therefore, Persians were black people, not a so-called Indo-European. And I believe that Persians, Assyrians, Arabs, and all of the ancient inhabitants of the Middle East were an Ethiopian type of people, the so-called Semitics, an Ethiopian type of people. People like the Somalis, like Ethiopians, like Eritreans, like Djiboutis, like dark-skinned Yemenis. You know, they weren't a white people. Why? Because the temperature here in this city goes up to 50 degrees Celsius in summers with a high intensity and a UV index of 12. White people cannot endure this heat. They cannot tolerate this heat. So they cannot be indigenous to this region. Because we semi-white looking people cannot stand this heat. We cannot go outside too much in summers. But how can white people be indigenous to this region? And I don't say this because I'm racist. As you can see, I'm not a black person, and I look mostly like whites than blacks. I just want to tell
I disagree
that the ancient inhabitants of these regions, from Babylonians, Assyrians, Elamites, Persians, Jews, were all black.
No way I